One is that they believe the lie that time is money. Time is not money. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. If you run out of money, you can always get more money, but if you run out of time, it's game over. You don't get any more time. So time is more valuable than money. But if you believe that time is money, you will trade a whole bunch of your time for a little bit of somebody else's money, and you will waste a lot of time to save a little bit of money. But when you realize time is more valuable than money, you'll use as much of your money as necessary to buy back the rest of your life. So, like when I buy something, it doesn't matter whether I'm buying a bottle of water, or I'm paying for a trip on a private jet, or I'm paying for an outing on a yacht, or if I'm paying for a world-class vacation. To me, everything costs the same amount. But no, that can't make sense. No, it can't make sense. Well, the reason it doesn't feel like it makes sense is because most people pay for things with money they've exchanged their time for. So they feel like they're paying for everything with their life because they are. But I use my creativity, and I have an infinite capacity for creativity. So when I want to buy something, I literally create something that somebody else will value enough to pay me for it, and then I make an offer to pay for that thing. That's how I pay for everything. But the reality is everybody pays for everything with offers. It's those of us who know it who make the best offers and make the most money. Because the reality is, at your job, you made an offer, I'll work for you for this amount of money. And they made you an offer, if you work for me, I'll pay you this amount of money. Everybody's making offers whether they know it or not. But if you learn to know that you are making offers, it'll change your life for the rest of your life.
I want to go back to the actual turning point in your life when you kind of came to this realization that, I'm not going to get rich working for somebody else. For the viewers, for everybody that's watching this, either in person or even at home on YouTube or whatever platform they're going to end up seeing this on, could you kind of tell us a little bit of like the history of